Okay, we're going to have a quick look today at how to do a mail merge in Office 2016. They'll be very similar in other versions of Office, but this is the free Office version that's currently available in 2017. Now, we'll start off by opening Word, and we've got Word open on our screen. Now, there's another couple of documents you may need to do a mail merge. One of those is a mailing list, and you should have previously created your mailing list in Excel. And in your mailing list, you should have column A, which has the name of the person who's going to receive the letter, and column B, the address of the person that's going to receive the letter. So we'll keep that one there for the moment. The other thing you need to have is a template with your promotional letter. Now, with your promotional letter, you'll have your letter content, and you'll have a couple of spaces where you're going to put the name and the address. In fact, we only need one of those spaces, and we'll show you how to do that in a sec. But there is a spot where you're going to put the name and address of the person you're sending the email to. But let's start with a blank Word document. This is how we go about doing it. We first come up to the tab Mailings up the top, and we choose that one. In the group Start Mail Merge, you'll see a Start Mail Merge, and if you click that, right down the bottom, there's a wizard that'll help you through the process. So let's choose the wizard. Okay, you'll get the mail merge wizard come up on the right-hand side, and we just need to step through this to get our mail merge done. So the first thing we're going to do is selecting the document type, and the document type we're going to create is a letter. So we're going to be mailing out, or pretending we're mailing out by snail mail, the old style mail, letters to all of our potential customers or our customers perhaps. We come down the bottom, we choose Next to go to the next thing. Okay, the next one I ask you is, where do you want to start your letter from? Do you want to use the current blank document we've got here, from a template, or from an existing document? Well, we want to use it from that existing document. So I'm going to choose existing document. Then I'm going to press the open button to choose the document I'm going to do my mail merge with. Okay, I just find that document. There's mine there, and that document will come up in there for you. All right. Now, I do know for my document, I don't actually need these two things down here, the recipient name and the recipient address. They can all go in one, so I'm just going to delete one of those. And I might just get rid of the space here too, just so it's a little bit crunchy. So I'm just tidying up my document. So this thing here is where I want my name and my address of the person I'm sending my letter to go. You'll also notice that for this one, the name of the company is also up the top, so we'll fix that up in a sec. We'll put our company name in there. Okay, so we're happy we've chosen our document. We go on to our next step. Our next step is to choose the list that we're going to get the information from or the data from, and that's our Excel spreadsheet. So we're going to use an existing list. We're going to browse for that list, and we're going to find the list and choose it. Now it will come up and it'll just say, is that the sheet 1, the list from there you want to use, sheet 1 from the spreadsheet that you want to use? Yes, say yep. And it says down here, first row of data contains columns or headers. Now, if you have headers in your Excel spreadsheet, you may not want to include that in your mail merge. In our case, I don't have a header at the top, so I don't have a header saying name and address at the top. I just go straight to the name and address. So in my case, I don't have headers, so I'm going to take the tick out of there. If you have headers, you might want to leave that tick in there, so you collect all the names. I press OK. Okay, you'll see a window with the names and addresses appear, and you can scroll through and see all those names and addresses appear. That's all good. Okay, so we just press OK. All right, and we've basically selected our list now. It's there ready to go. We just need to move to our next thing. So next is write your letter. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do to write my letter is I'm just going to fix up this one at the top, which is the sender's business name. So I'm just going to put in our business name, and that will appear on all the letters. It also appears down further. I'll just put a capital S for my S there. Also appears down here at the bottom as well, because those two are linked together. Okay, so now I need to make the different names and addresses appear for the different people. So I select where I want that to go, which is type the recipient name. And I come over here, and I'm just going to select the top one called address block. Okay, I'm going to show you why. So this little window will come up, insert address block. All right, now at the moment, we haven't actually got preview of anyone. It's not showing anything at the moment, so they're just coming up blank in the previews, but it's showing me the way that the name might be set up. I'll just leave all that as standard. I'm going to come down here to Match Fields button to match the fields that I want. So in the Match Fields button, I get these selections. So there's some drop downs next to different things. So I'm going to go to first name at the top because that's the first thing I want to do. And you'll see that the first name on your database or your list appears, which is Miss Susie Lim. So I'm going to select her, and I'm going to come down to address 1, and I'm going to select the address of Miss Susie Lim. Now the computer knows to match those two columns up with the name and address. Okay, I press OK at the end. Now I can see that a name and address is appearing. And I can click my play button up here to preview the different names and addresses and the way they'll appear in my letters. All good. Okay, I can see those going to come. Beautiful, fantastic. Now, what you do then is you press OK. Okay, and you'll see over on your left, you've just got address block appear because it's just targeting that as address block, but hopefully that should work for us. Okay, once we've done that, we go on to our next step, which is our preview letters step. Okay, and you can see now that my name and address has appeared in that spot. Over on the right-hand side, I can preview each of the letters or what changes in the letters by pressing that forward button. And you can see I get my next name and address, and my next name and address, and my next name and address, and so forth. And I could keep going through that and check that all of them are okay. But that's good. If I wanted to exclude anyone, I could exclude anyone, but we won't need to for the purposes of this. I can go on to next to complete the merge. And the last thing I need to do, because I need to send it off to your teacher to get marked, is to get the document as all of the mail merged documents. So lots of Word documents all with different names and addresses. So to do that, I come up to Edit Individual Letters. When you press that, you get an all. So we'll just press all and OK. We're going to individually look at all those letters. OK, I'll just move this over into my record box. You can see that I've got my first letter, and you can see, hopefully, I'll just move my video a little, that we have a whole bunch now of Word documents. And as I scroll through, I can see that the names are different on each of those documents. So I'll have all of these separate letters I can print out and send off to my customers. Okay, so it should be a big, long document. Once you've got that document, it's just a matter of doing a file save as, put that somewhere where you know you want it to be, and give it a name. And we might call this mail merge document. Okay, so mail merge document, you save that document. Now you've got that big long document with all the letters in. You've completed your mail merge. Well done.